Hello everybody, welcome to the tiebreaker match of this semi-final Blood Bowl Super League Winter Season 25. We've got Diomed with his Necromantic up against Olivier DuLac with his Wood Elves. Olivier DuLac has won the toss and this time he's chosen to receive. He's won the toss all 3 games. He chose to kick in 2 of the games. This time he's chosen to receive. I'm guessing that's with the overtime possibility as figured in to his equation somewhat. Or maybe he just thinks, maybe if he can get a hit on the wolf or a ghoul on defense and remove those, it'll make, Diomed's offense more difficult. So maybe he's trying to get a good hit on offense. Interesting though. Interesting that he switched it up, isn't it? From kicking to receiving in game 3. So, yep, they're both like NAF style, typical NAF builds. The Necromantic here, I've got 4 guards, a block and a wrestle ghoul, and a block wolf. Only 1 wolf. Very controversial, but he's done absolutely brilliantly with it, so can't argue with that. And the elves, very anti-one turn with 2 side steps, stand firm and kick. Of course, there isn't a 1 turn from this Necromantic team anyway, so he's going to just try and rely on being good at Blood Bowl to win this. But Necro, a very, very good team on defense. Diomed's a very good player, so it's going to be tough. Tough for Olivier. It's going to be tough for Diomed as well, right? Olivier's a great player as well. And elves, if elves roll dice, they're always on the verge of doing something, aren't they? It's just that I feel like they're going to have to. I feel like if the dice are even, it favours the Necro. But the funny thing is, that was from the point of view of playing against the Necro. Whereas, and it's funny because, at the World Cup commentary, Misspelled Tree and I, we both kind of looked at it from the elf point of view and thought that it favoured Necro. Whereas Davo looked at it from the Necro point of view and thought it favoured Wood Elves. But I think, I actually played some games as Necro in the Squad England prep. And I learned more from playing as them than I did against them, funnily enough. So I think maybe it is closer than I thought it was. Well, a stun flesh golem and a stun catcher. Super interesting start. So it was always Olivier's plan to punch this guy, and then if he powered him, blitz this one. And he's just got the power for free there. ODL did indeed win the toss and kick in both of the first 2 matches, yeah. But this does have overtime, right? So a little bit different. It's a different situation, but also maybe he just thought, after kicking twice, maybe he thought receiving was better. Who knows? He is a very good tosser, yeah. Winning the toss all 3 times is pretty brutal, isn't it? I think somebody was saying, in the playoffs thing in the World Cup, can we have whoever won the toss in the first game, the other one wins it in the second game? And it's like, nah, you can't have that, can you? They're individual matches. Whatever happens, happens. Independent matches, that's the one. No, AV break. So this is a brutal start for Diomed, isn't it? Trees on 3 players and 2 of them are stunned. That is a brutal start. Looks like Olivier is going to pick it up with the catcher, seeing as he's moved. Oh, okay, he's changed his mind with that dancer. Yes and no. It's interesting. So the Necro can go for the tree, right? Now not here because they've been absolutely screwed, but not many people can take out the tree if you know. So so having that player upfield does actually help the Daka. So you know, because you've got like a point that you can kind of like pivot around and stuff, and he zones out a lot of their defense. It's interesting, super interesting. Also interesting to see how Diomed tries to defend this. He's definitely not blitzing the tree. He absolutely couldn't, right? If those two could have stood up, he could have done. Because he could have like put a guard in there and stuff, and maybe he's tried to, but with 2 stuns there's no way you could even try to hit the tree. Interesting though, if he can get hits on the ghouls, that is really good for or the wolf. Ghouls or the wolf are both great hits for Olivier. ODL. Oh, he's going in. He's going in with a wolf, trying to protect it with guards and other players. I'd be stumped. Hey, I did it in one of my World Cup matches. You can watch one of my World Cup matches. I dackered with a tree up, and then foolishly activated him and rooted, but still got him involved again on the after the breakthrough. Yep. Probably the most recent one, oh my god, I can't speak. There are 2 World Cup qualifier games. I think it was the second game, but yeah, it doesn't take too long. They're like both recent, super recent. World Cup qualifier, the NAF World Cup qualifier on YouTube's one of the recent uploads. It's funny because I kind of felt that his decision to cage dive with the ghouls wasn't good. But then, on the other hand, hoping I fail a 1 in 36 isn't very good either, is it? So maybe he was right to just start cage diving all the time. Cheeky 3-2, gets the full pow. Yeah, I wasn't such a big fan of this from Diomed. Because yeah, you get to trade hits. And you know, he's got foul appearance, so he might not be able to hit you at all. Might not knock you over. But it's pretty risky, isn't it? The losing a Wraith is terrible. Wow, this is a 3-2 without dodge. For the tree, I guess he's just not going to do the tree hit. Yeah. And then he choked then, but never mind. That's nice, isn't it? That's stopping him blitzing from here into the flesh golem, but he can just assist there. It's still 2 and a 2. I think you'd make this hit anyway with the wolf this time, right? Put a player in there and 2 and a 2. I think it's not even costing you anything, genuinely. So yeah, I think you're blitzing the tree here with a wolf, because like you're not getting good position by like blitzing this guy or whatever. I mean, I guess you can just block the tree as well. You can get an extra hit by blocking the tree, but the thing is, blocking the tree isn't really enough. I quite like hitting the tree with a wolf. Wolf would have powed it just quietly. AV 8+. hit. I really liked hitting the tree there. But you know, Diomed's very good and didn't, so... By the way, would have broken AV, would have stunned the tree. Just quietly. I mean, he might still just get it right, but like, I just feel like, it, you know, if you stun the tree, it's incredible. You're freeing 2 flesh golems. Like, it really sucks that you've got... Like, he can't even 1D it, right? Well, I mean, he can 1D it, but, like, he's not going to 1D it, I don't think. Like, this just sucks. 3 players on 1. Like, you've got to sort that out at some point. And this seemed like not... okay, he's just dodged off. Outrageous. Outrageous dodge off. Outrageous dodge off. Oh yeah, if you count the power dice that he rolled as well, yeah. If you count the power dice that he rolled afterwards, it would have been tree Kaz. Yeah, I just felt like you're not getting a great defensive turn positionally by blitzing that guy, right? So this one, like, first of all, he's a wrestler. You don't want to blitz a wrestler because this can happen. Number 1, and second of all, even if you do that, I just feel like you weren't getting a super good turn positionally. So if you're not going to get a super good turn positionally, then you might as well tee off with your wolf and try to free fleshies. Oh, this is very risky, very dangerous from Olivier. Yes, he can't dodge in and surf him, but he can put a lot of pressure on him. Can put a big squeeze on potentially. I guess he can't actually, right? But still, it's turn 3, so... Maybe you do just dodge and 2D him with block, honestly. Or like... blitz this guy, chain him to there, block him, chain him to there, and then block him. But how do you do that? You need a player there. And then the blitzer goes there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually really easy. Really easy to get. I mean, that's if he doesn't move him. He might just move him. It's a 2+. So yeah, and he's going to bring this guy somewhere. And this guy. So errata that. Errata. Can't do anything with this guy because he's sidestep. Well, he's freed one of them here. Either the zombie or the... In this case, he's freed the fleshy. Oh, unless he's just going to re-tag him. I'll do that. Push him onto the tree. Brutal. Okay, well now it looks horrendous, doesn't it, for Diomed. And he's got a ghoul on the tree. And he's zombie on the tree. And this fleshy can't go anywhere because he's screened by the tree and this guy. Do you know what? The way it's all panned out, and not by the results of the dices, I do think I think blitzing the tree was the best, because this has gone pretty shit for him, hasn't it? Ah, tragedy, Fimir. Tragedy. What a banger that was by Steps. It's not over though, right? There's still a bunch of turns. If Diomed can get a 3 turn to score here, he'd be very happy. So he really does want to desperately get back and get some pressure on. Tree's in a great spot, isn't it? It's screening with this guy and that guy. Making a diamond. I want to rush here. He's done a few rushes already, Diomed, haven't he? Yeah. Scramble to defend. You could bring in the zombie and blitz the tree to free up this guy, but that seems a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Better just dodging him. The problem is that the fleshy can't go anywhere except just like forward 2. This guy could 3D him or 2D him. Base the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush, base the ball. That's probably the best, isn't it? And then try to dodge him out. Base the ball. Yeah. Honestly, that was probably as bad as basing the ball is. It was probably all he could do. Try and dodge the ghoul to there, maybe. And then put this fleshy. Double rush him to there, or just put him forward 2. Put him out wide here seems terrible. Or like even here. Either 2 to there, so you can punch this guy next turn and protect your wolf, or double rush to get him. Anyway, we'll see what he does. I don't want to be accused of interfering. No, well, he's done something completely different. Tagging him to stop him getting those. If you're going to do that, I think this square looks even better, because this guy's got a 2+ out here, right? So this square looks even better then, so this guy doesn't have a 2+ out. And I know a 3-2 isn't hard. But, oh, he's rolled a 1 on the foul appearance. He uses reroll. Doesn't get the POW. He doesn't want to sidestep. Oh no, he can sidestep there. He could have sidestepped there. Oh, frenzy. Into a 1-er. Oh my god, now he can go in front of him or in. Maybe just in. Oh man, that's sick. What a sick ball basing with sidestep. Just like Pro Elves. It's funny that Necro get like Pro Elves' entire identity as like a little extra. Well, he can't blitz it a second time, so he's stuck to 3-2ing with a ball, which could lose him the game. This guy can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so he can just 2+ out to there. This guy can 2+ down to there. He can 3-2 at the end, but he's going to have to 3-2, isn't he, with the ball? I don't see any other possibility. Makes it. Never in doubt. This guy can 3-2 at the end. Yep. One reroll really sucks, but it's really important that you close that, so I do think you have to just 2+ this guy. To there. And then he 3-2s out to here, and then he 3-2s over to there somewhere. Here maybe. Hello marked 1. And this guy can 3-3-2 at the end. Oh, okay, so he tags him first. So he goes for the 3-2s first. Interesting, interesting. I'm a lot more worried about this side. Interesting that he went that way with a 3-2. Because I'm a lot more concerned about this side because you've got the wolf and you've got this guy as well. He's rolled a 1 with this fella. And didn't re-roll it. And now Diomed can pow this guy and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush. Or just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, that's better, isn't it? But if you double rush with a wolf, then you get this guy to recover, right? You get the bludge recovery, which is nice. Really nice. But I guess just hitting him for sure is good, isn't it? Strange. I think that's a bit strange. I feel like this 2+ and then re-roll it to there is what I would have prioritised. Even over the catcher this side. I guess it's because he's got sidesteps. So if he gets sacked, he'd like go here or here. Which is why Diomed's put the fleshy in there. Basing things up before is good, so make, you know, reduce the chance of them scatter catching. Doesn't get the pow. Tragedy. Just push him there, can't he? And then just punch him twice with a wolf. No. He clears the wolf. He wants to clear the wolf. I think you have to blitz the ball. I think you just have to blitz the ball. I would have tried to move something up first, because you want to go for the recovery with this as well if you power. Like if you get a decent... Oh my god, he's skystep to there. It's not what I would have done. Good chance of a 0... oh, okay, it's out of range. He got the 1 square out of range. He got the 1 square out of range. That is pretty outrageous. Oh no, it's not. He can jump over it. He can jump over him. 3 rerolls. 3, 2, 2, 3. No. Do you know what? I think he should have jumped over him. I think he should have jumped over him and picked it up. So I think he should have just, like, you know, done some safe moves first. Which is the wolf moving. And this zombie moving. And the ghoul moving. And then he could have gone for the recovery with the ghoul more confidently. I guess he would have got surfed, eh? This guy could have just surfed him. But still, it's still closer to winning, I think, if you pick up the ball. Oh my god, full power on the dancer. Outrageous. And AV break. And Kaz! And it's a serious injury for the Apo. Wait, had he already used the Apo? Oh my god, he must have already used it on a KO. Oh my goodness. Dancer dead. And it's the stripper. And it's before Diomed's offense. Wow. Well, okay. Well, Diomed has just become a huge favourite now, I think. Maybe huge is a bit of an exaggeration. Catch a KO. Thank you, punter. I never noticed when Olivier apples. He just uses it first. Removal, I think. Can the wolf reach? No. No, nowhere near. Yeah, huge favourite was maybe a Rush of Blood there. Not a huge favourite, but I mean, it's pretty nice, isn't it? He's got the ball down, it's in a tackle zone, and the stripper is dealt with. Makes his offence so much easier. I mean, I think he's favourite. Huge just depends on your definition of huge. If you think 60-40 is huge, he's a huge favourite. I don't think he's 80-20. I don't think he's 80-20. It's interesting, isn't it? I think he's probably like 70-30. Interesting though, isn't it? Oh my god, if he just snakes. Okay. Now he's like 87-13. Oh Christ. He can surf one dancer. He can surf the catcher. He can surf the dancer. And he can get the ball in a cage. Oh! Maybe not. This, I mean, maybe honestly, no. You can get the cage right. You can move this guy. Yeah. You've got to do this surf. This guy can come back to there. He pushes him. He surfs him, and then he picks up. I guess you've got to come back with a wolf in case you fail to pick up. You have to. Oh no, you don't have to block first. You could do the wolf blitz first. No, because you need another player to get the surf. No, I think you do have to zombie block first. Gets the push. Oh, you can use the wolf as the cage corner. The prospective cage corner, and then get the fleshy near the ball. I move the fleshy there, then he's unmovable, isn't he? My initial reaction was to do exactly what Diomed did, but upon reflection, I think what was better was wolf going here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The ball coming to here. The wolf going to there and the flesh golem standing there on these two. But yeah, every player's down now nearly. This is gone absolute disaster for Olivier. That snake has killed him. He got away with the surf, but yeah, dead stripper for Diomed's offense. And Diomed could be finishing this half 1-0 up. Maybe he's higher than 87. Maybe he's like 90-10 to win now. 93-7. No, it's probably not that high, right? It's probably never as high odds as you think, just because of how dicey Blood Bowl is. He was in a bad state before the snake, yeah, for sure. I mean, the snake was a killer, though, wasn't it? Like, he was still quite likely to score. 2+ dodge out, and then a 3-2 dodge, 2D. 2+ score, but then he could have been 2-1 grinded. But yeah, he was in a bad state. He was underdog, maybe a big underdog before the snake. Which is why the snake has been so catastrophic, hasn't it? Because if you're ahead in your snake, it's not so bad. If you're behind in your snake, that's when you lose. Does make the dodge, gets the 1D, gets the wrestle, gets the both down. Flip me. Heroic effort by ODL. He's not going to give up. And like this is just like a 4+ dodge, 4+ pickup, and then a 3-2 out. Like this isn't even crazy odds to get the ball out here. He's got it, and he's away. There you go. Equity rising. Equity rising for Olivier. All of a sudden. Yeah, like that's the thing, isn't it? See, not as crazy as you'd think. Hell of a recovery, that. And might be a perfect 8-turn stall. But it's at least, I mean, at least it's no dancer, no strip ball. Diomed's drive and for the rest of the match. So Diomed will still be confident, but he went from about 85% to 65% that turn, I think. Hello, J-League. Oh, I do have to. I can make my mind up tomorrow, can't I? About Fumble Super League. I do have till tomorrow, right? I'll have a big think tomorrow of whether I want to commit that long. That's the thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's because I know that if I do sign up, I really have to do it. Otherwise, I would have signed up and then just sacked it off if I wanted. And so I've really got to weigh up the chance of how likely I am to sack it off, right? Because a year to get to the top division is, ugh. And like, can I really be bothered to organise a game just for 45 minutes of boredom every week? 45 minutes of boredom every week for a year. To get into an interesting league that 30 people will watch. And it's one game. Oh, it's a one game every 2 weeks, isn't it? So it's more like 20 minutes a week. It's not too bad. Yeah, especially Wood Elves, right? They're just so fast. Wood Elves are so fast and get the one turn as well. I feel like Dark Elves aren't it. I kind of hate one game every 2 weeks because it makes me not care about the competition at all. Oh, dead. And that gives him another player, so now we definitely start fouling. With 14 players. Can he base the ball? It's barely worth it, is it? He could. 3-2-2 to base the ball. I really don't think it's worth it. There's nowhere he can go with this. I guess that's not bad. I'd probably gone round to here, right? Because it would stop this guy 2+ing out. So I think this Wraith could have gone there to stop him 2+ing out. But I guess this stopped him 2+ing down there. But more likely to 2+ out this way. I think. Done a dodge. When I say that, I don't really know where he's going to go, but he's got this 2+ out, hasn't he? This is the thing, he's got this 2+ out, he's got this 3-2 out, and he's got this 3-2 out. So he's got 3 players that can go this way somewhere, somehow. So like what, he gets the ball to there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, so this is where this is the play. Ball to here. And then 1, 2, 3 players to protect it. But it's not good, is it? It's not good. Or you could have the ball there, actually. The ball could be here, and then you could have a player there, and a player there to protect it. It's probably a bit better. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, you can't not do it though, can you, Niagara? Like, that's the thing, right? Yeah, he's got no reroll, but that's the play, isn't it? And it's just 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Well, he's not doing it. All right. Well, I think that was the play. Because if it works, you just win. Well, you don't win. You score. By standing here, I don't know. Like, Diomed's got 2 rerolls, so I just feel like doing this is not going to be as good. But I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first or the last time. But you see, look, he wants to get these two guys out here to support him. So, like, I feel like this was definitely the right square. This Wraith in here was definitely the right square. I think that was a great square by Jim. And a wrong one by Diomed. Though, of course, he could have had that guy out that way, but I think that was a real nice square for that other Wraith. Wherever it was, here or something. Was it here? I think it was here. So this guy would have had a 3-2 out. But, you know, he did 2+ out down there, so he could have 2+ out down here as well. And, you know, so maybe having 2 players out there would have been worse. But he's managed to fully cage the ball, hasn't he? So, fair play. Fair play to Olivier. Feels like you have to dodge hit the ball, right? So what's that? 5 plus 2D. Feel like you have to 5 plus 2D. And if you could do that, you can do it with a wolf and get 2 hits into a 3D from him, maybe. I can't see it. I can't see you not hitting the ball because it's just too easy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you blitz a threat and base everything, it just seems too low odds to me. Maybe not, though. He doesn't have any rerolls. Well, he's not doing that. Maybe he's just gonna stand in the way. Like, standing in the way isn't terrible, is it? But I don't know. You can stand in the way with everything and then blitz with something else, I guess. Okay, well, he's not hitting the ball at all. Yeah, to be fair, having stand firm to stand in the way is pretty good, isn't it? And this guy has to just go forward if he's going to score. Which means he's probably going to have to pass a hand off to this guy or this guy. Play a 4+. So that's what, a 2+ dodge, 2+ dodge, 2+ rush, 4+ pass, 2+ catch, and like a 3-2 without dodge. So yeah. Might have been better than trying to hit the ball. The thing is, if you try to hit the ball, I guess you're only 55, aren't you? But it's like really, really good. Is he going to be more or less than 55 with all those dice rolls? Probably pretty close. I guess the 4+ pass, the nerfing pass kills him a bit, doesn't it? He's also got a blitz somewhere, but I don't think any blitz is going to help particularly. I guess he could 1D him or 2D him. He could 2. If he blocks him and he sidesteps there, it's pretty terrible. He probably doesn't want to do that. 2+ dodge to there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blitz him. There, then he goes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you've got catch. Then you've got a dodge on the reroll on the dodge, reroll on the catch. But yeah, it is going to be a 4+ pass. This is the problem with not rolling the dice the previous turn, right? If Olivier had rolled the dice the previous turn, which was scary, obviously, he was going to have to just open with a double rush with a ball. And then, like, I think it was a dodgeless dodge and, like, maybe it's a rush as well. And then, like, a 3-2 with dodge and stuff like that. But if he'd made all that last turn, I think he would have scored this turn. Whereas now, he's got to roll the dice this turn instead of last turn, isn't it? Which, at least he's not getting scored on, I guess. Like the play can't be like running forward and scoring, right? Can it? Can it not? Maybe it can. Okay, well, it's not. So I think he was just gonna. Oh, he's gonna try and jump over maybe or something. I don't know. Well, it failed. Failed a 3+. And it's not over, but Diomed's defense has worked. He's made 2 Kaz, including strip bottle dancer, and he's definitely going to gang foul because he's got 14 players. Well, I say definitely. Definitely if he doesn't turn over. Might turn over because there's blockless block here. At 3 though. A 3D. Oh, he could have 3D'd first, right? Surely that's better. You can 2D blitz the tree, or you can just get more assists for the foul. Just foul that sidestepper, I think. No, he's going to foul the wrestler. The wrestler has been annoying him more than the sidestepper, to be fair. But I think I would have gone for the catcher, just because the catcher is like generally more useful, right? It can move around and dodge and stuff. Wow, 9 players and no score for Olivier. He is in trouble. Diomed is the big favourite now for sure. But things can still happen. It's not over. Don't say it's over. You're right, he should have nothing to lose, right? He's got 3 reserves. Absolutely nothing to lose. He absolutely should have upheld the tree, yeah? It's funny because it was like an automatic end the turn, right? It was like a autopilot end the turn. It's very rare. We have 14 players. And there is a chance of overtime. But, yes, I know. I muted for a bit, but then I wanted to reply to that because I thought it was interesting because normally you'd never consider uphilling the tree, would you? But, you know, 14 players is a lot of players. The chance of him going down to 11 for overtime, first of all, the chance of him getting to overtime isn't high. And then if it does go to overtime, you know, the fact that the chance of him needing that zombie that dies to the tree is so low. Oh, I don't. Oh, well, there we go. He's caught the ball. The one thing that could have gone wrong was him failing to pick up the ball and secure it. And now he catches the ball. He's got a packed cage instantly. He has brought it near the tree, and we all know Olivier loves some chain push plays, but difficult to do that when there's wraiths and flesh golems around. He's going to have to do something here, isn't he? This looks a bit dodgy. Again, I hate it when people just cage directly behind, right? Just cage one behind. It's just so much... It's so much more like safe against random stuff happening, I think. Is he going to rush here or is he going to take the ghoul? Oh, he can't take the ghoul around. The ghoul's based. He's going to have to rush. Like, you can't one dice the tree, can you? Get wrestled Sunshine. You can't 1D. I guess he can 1D into 2D. No, 2Ds with a flesh, he has to re-roll it because he's caged directly behind the tree. I mean, there is overtime. And he's got time in his time. Not a lot of time in his time bank, so he can think it through. He doesn't re-roll it. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, maybe he didn't have to re-roll it. Instant stand-up. I wonder if he should have done that. How many players? He could have jumped into here and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could have dodged. He could have filled all the squares and pushed the sidestepper into there, and the tree onto the ball, and then blitzed the ball with a tree. He could have done. It would have taken his whole team to do it. Oh my God! He's cast the Wraith. Flip me, guys. All of a sudden, Diomed is only 1 player advantage. Now, of course, being down a Wraith isn't bad as being down a strip ball dancer on defense, but you know, Olivier's been... Funny enough, Olivier might be even better down players with Wood Elves than dedicated Wood Elf coaches, just because he's down so many players with rats, probably, right? he's had to play so many games with 9 players with rats that now he has to having to do with elves. It's like easy, isn't it? Yeah, that was a weird first turn. I didn't like the first turn from Diomed at all. No, I thought that was a misplay, really. I thought like played the situation wrong. Would have been fine first turn of the game, but I feel like situationally you should have dialed it back a bit. Bizarrely, I feel like we're back in like 60-40 land again. Maybe like 65-35, but not crazy. Not crazy favourite now. This is pretty rough, isn't it? 3 players on the tree. Yeah, this is a bit rough. Does look a mess, doesn't it? Yeah. Like, I still think he's favourite. And pretty decent favourite. There's another one gone. Yes, yeah, it's Lacus. Yeah, I mean, without any doubt, the best part of the trailer is PC. There's the fact that PC is in the movie. If it wasn't for being in the PC, being in the movie, I'd say it was absolute garbage. But the fact that he is means it's not absolute garbage. Uphill the tree? No, I'll probably just dodge off, won't you? Fails to dodge off. May not have failed the uphill. What if he'd pushed him? He would have been 6, 7, 8, 9, but he'd be 3, 4, 5. So it would have been a uphill into uphill. The problem is he could have really got the wolf into trouble, couldn't he? So this way is kind of protected a little bit on the dodge fail. Only 8 players, but elves can do things, can't they? So. Two for one trade is nice, isn't it? With a tree in the middle there. Well, no longer a 2 for 1 trade. Is this frenzying something? Into the ghoul was the play. And then having the tree on the ball, it would have been quite nice, wouldn't it? That was quite nice from Olivier. So if he got the push, second push is there. Then he 3 dices him and gets the tree on the ball. Yeah, that was nice. Instead he roots, pals this fleshy, who then obviously doesn't stand firm because he's rooted. Plenty of time for Diomed still, so I think you'll just try and get this under control a bit now. After a bit of a scurry start. Urum Skurum. Yeah, his time bank is a bit brutal, but that's okay, right? You can just play faster like that. I think as long as you know what your time bank is, it's okay as long as you've got some. If you've got no time bank, very, very bad. Very bad if you've got no time bank at all. But as long as you've got some time bank, and as long as you know how much time bank you've got, I think it's kind of fine. Well, at least he knows that the tree man can't get chain now. That was pretty obvious split, wasn't it? 2D with block into 2D with wrestle. Ooh, I thought he might have pushed him away because you can uphill this flesh golem, right? I guess that guy's doing something there anyway. It doesn't really open it though, does it? That's the thing. It doesn't really open it. How does it open it? Like this guy's doing enough where he is, isn't he? So yeah, my initial reaction was to just beat off this catcher and then put the other zombie there. But you just don't need him there. This is close enough because they stand firm. Unless he cazzes it, unless he like removes him. Beat off the catcher. Flute the cat. It's just English. There's no it doesn't mean anything else. Get your mind out of the gutter. I don't think I said beat off enough in the official cast. We did have stepping in and stepping off, didn't we? That was wrong. But beating off is what it's all about. Two-player advantage for Diomed, plus the tree is rooted. So it's almost like a three-player advantage if he can get away from the tree, right? Got the guard cage corners because, you know, the strip ball is out, but any dancer is always a big threat. Things can happen. That rooted has really killed him, hasn't it? Because I think Diomed had been in a lot of trouble now if that tree wasn't rooted. Because it is, he has quite some breathing space. This is the 1D, gets the full pow. Does he get the AV break? Nope. But it's good defense from Olivier, isn't it? Keep him Diomed on the back foot. I feel like Diomed might rotate around here to make use of this guard now. Rotato. Because, you know, he's obsessed by having the guard around the ball, which makes complete sense, right? Versus Woodies. We've seen people not do that, and Els rolls some dice and they lose. So I like the you know, keeping the guard in at all times. Zombie blitz. No, because I guess you have to move the right. And I was just thinking dodge the wolf. I was thinking blitz this guy with a ball. Oh no, it's wrestle. No. Errata. Well, I wanted to blitz this guy with a ball, but he's wrestle. But if he wasn't wrestle, blitzing him with a ball, then that gets this guard out, right? Which is nice. Oh, 1 in 9. Might have... Yeah, it does have to re-roll that. And therefore maybe should have stood this guy up first. Oof. Rough. Problem about this blitz is you'd have to like not follow and stuff, and even then he could have still allowed chains on and that. I mean, you definitely can't stand him now, can he? He wants to blitz the wolf here. If I know anything about Olivier DuLac, he's going to blitz this wolf, chain this into there, and then uphill him, out, and then double base it. I don't know. Something like that, right? It's not actually that good. So he probably thought of that. He's probably thought of that instantly and then has discarded it, because uphilling is pretty shit, isn't it? Unless you can uphill into a 1D or have something good happen after that. Getting the hit isn't that good. So he probably thought about that and then didn't do it and then just max blocks. Yeah, 23 seconds is really wild, yeah. Got to pick up the pace. Especially with OT as a possibility. Problem is, if Diomed gets one good turn, he can get some good penetration, can't he? But he does need to get that one good turn. He hasn't had it yet. This could be a bad turn. No. Ghoul survives. Yeah, he's got 0 penetration, Diomed. In 4 turns, 0 penetration. He's been under the cosh. Oh. Well, that skull might give him a bit of an opening, but again, they are blockless blocks. This is nice to get this guy over, right? This guy could come round over here. Could block these. That's the first thing he does, literally, is get him over there. That gives him another guard to work with. Yeah, it's a lot worse, isn't it, from Diomed the second half. I thought he played the first half pretty great. The second half has been, you know, I mean, maybe it's been worse dice stuff, but it feels like he just hasn't played that well. But now he gets to blitz. Blitz with a ball. Ball carrier blitz. And then get a nice guard cage and... Ooh, the problem here is that's basing his, yeah, it's basing his Wraith. Just stands here, I guess. No, okay, right forward. It's just going to eye cage with guards. Yeah. To be fair, Blodge eye cage is pretty strong, isn't it? Blodge guard eye cage is pretty strong. Maybe he can finally stand up the zombie. Nope. Nope. Oh, wrestled. Disaster. Oh. This is looking pretty bad for Olivier, I think. At least he gets that knockdown. But now the wolf is free. Dancer, long way from the action. Lots of hits. Surely you have to stand up the zombie now. going to Thomas T-step, or is he going to... No, he is going to Thomas T-step. I think I like the follow-up there for the 3D with the other zombie, right? This zombie could 3D him. Maybe he'll bring the wolf back for that anyway. Kaz. Ugh, it just feels like inevitable, right, that they're going to get some because they're hitting on a 7 all the time. And I know everyone is against Wood Elves, but like, God, Necro's so annoying. I do feel like this guy should have followed though. I like that follow. Now, he's just got to what, punch this fella? Could foul this guy. I feel like you got to stand up this zombie now. So what if the... I guess the tree could unroot itself, couldn't it? Is the thing. It could 1 in 9 and unroot itself. Yeah, it could bolt down and unroot itself. So maybe only stand him up if you're going to dodge him. But I think a 5+ dodge to here is fine, actually. I'd take that for the chance of it working. Maybe he thinks it's so late that even if the tree doesn't root itself, it doesn't matter. Six elves for Olivier. It's not a lot of elves. Instantly 1 in 9s with the tree, as I predicted. He doesn't take it to unroot though. 3 plus 2D. Flip me, guys. Doesn't break. Yes, Pedro. Yeah, he'd been beating him off for 6 turns, but now he's finally penetrating his behind. Hello, Wotan. Good turn though from Olivier. Olivier really is killing it, this defense, and it does feel like Diomed's played it a little bit worse as well, particularly at the start of the drive. He's kind of been trying to dig himself out of that hole a little bit, and hasn't had the best dice, but because like the turn to maximize blocks and keep the ball safe is easy this turn, right? What isn't easy is the doing that and getting forward to be in range. This is turn 15, so this is a very tricky turn. If this was turn 12, it'd be an easy turn, and Diomed would be guaranteed winning, almost. But as it is, he's got to do some things that aren't so easy. That's why he's zombie blitzing. 1 in 9. I tell you, it's not what I would have done. Oh, it's because he's going to eye cage. No, he can't because this guy's not there. Oh, shit. Okay, so he's got that guy. Oh, he needed the POW off either else. Should he have not followed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going in there. And I guess this guy can just go in the back. That's good enough. But he can get a 1D now, can't he? Olivier. Whereas if this guy had gone around the back, he couldn't have had a 1D. Wraith could have come around the back, and then Olivier could not have got a 1D. There's a long way to go for the dancer. In fact, he can't surf in it either. But what? This guy can stand up. He can 1D him for a push, and then he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a bit stupid, isn't it? So I think the dancer hit is off. That's a lot of dice even for elves. It's actually nice, this guy, isn't it? Because it's hard to cancel this while still doing other things. Maybe the dancer comes all the way around the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush, rush. Stands there. And then he 3, 5. I mean, that seems horrible as well. You could 3, 5 to 1D. Looks like I was going for something like this anyway. Oh yeah, you don't need it. He doesn't need to go there because he just needs to block. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, so it's a 3, 5 to 1D. I mean, so I've thought of the exact same thing of him punching this guy and then him doing this. It's just for some reason I thought I needed the dancer to cancel this as well, but obviously he didn't. And he gets in. And now there's just the one turn for Olivier DuLac, but it is against 2 stand firm and a sidestep. So realistically, he's playing for a timeout. And by the same token, I think, you know, Diomed probably should be like setting up his team along this line or something. Yeah, just bizarrely, I thought I needed to move the dancer to cancel the last guy. Obviously, he's just going to follow. That's really weird, isn't it? That's really weird. Really weird that I just didn't think of that. I mean, I hope I would have done if I was playing the game, because that's crazy, just running the dancer all that way for no reason. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, obviously, Olivier's just setting up for the timeout. No chance of a 1 turn. The quick snap. Now he's going to think, could I have scored with a quick snap? And I don't think he could have done. I think it was just the timeout. And there you go, a 1-0 win for Diomed. He's won 2 out of the 3 games. And has won the first semi-final. Now the other game was being played at the same time, so that could be over. Bright won the first game versus Wenteros. But yeah, Diomed won the first game, Olivier won the second, and then Diomed has won the third. Gets the final, his second Super League final, Diomed. Alphabetical order is obviously the prime predictor. So yeah, there you go. 3 great games. Fantastic play. Congratulations, Diomed. Commiserations, Olivier, DuLac. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And stay fantastic.